Hey everyone, this is Royce After Hours here again to talk to you about uh, some kind of hair. I don't know. Like I was saying, I'm here to talk to you about the trailer I saw for The Mandalorian Season 3. And honestly, I enjoyed that a bit. I still think uh, the idea of a Mandalorian show is what invested not only random people out of nowhere who weren't even aware of what a Mandalorian was, and those who did know what a Mandalorian was. And all I can say is that based on the trailers, this feels like it's going to be all out war between, I guess it's Mando and Bo Katan. It feels that way, but I'm not quite sure just yet because the show just follows Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, and the Mandalorian's goal is to find um a like, I guess him well it used to be the goal was to find him a home, a Jedi, but we already saw that play out in Book of Boba Fett, which was not that great, honestly. But the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer showed us a bunch of Mandalorians, Mando, Bo Katan, and all I can think of is what is Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau gonna do with this show? What's the end game? Is Mandalorian gonna rule Mandalore? Or will he, I don't know, pass up the offer, pass up the offer to someone else who wants the throne? Game of Thrones. Anyways, uh, all I can think about is will the Mandalorian and Bo-Katan try and delete one another uh for the dark saber? I don't know. Bo-Katan really wants that dark saber. Although in Rebels she took it from Sabine Wren, no problem. But this time out of nowhere she can't. But that was explained in the Book of Boba Fett episode where Mandalorian showed up. And so far, I cannot believe Book of Boba Fett was a terrible show. I was expecting Boba Fett to be more badass and cool and cunning and even ladies' man as we saw him be in uh, Empire Strikes Back, the fifth episode of Star Wars of the original trilogy, best trilogy. Everything else now is just bland, but Mandalorian, I think, the Mandalorian season 1 and 2, I think they're 5, 6 out of 10. Just the story, the plot, the characters are just not that great, personally. But I still want to watch it because that could change, you know. And so far, Dave Filoni is not exactly the best Star Wars expert writer, uh, but so far I can say that Jon Favreau is not exactly the best director or writer either, but what they're giving us is not exactly perfect, but it's not garbage. Because when you go back when Mandalorian season 1 first released, fans have been wanting to see what this character is about. Who will this character turn out to be? What's his journey? What's his name? What does John and Dave have in store for the fans? And I don't even know at the time, but now that it's been 2 seasons later, it was alright. I did enjoy Luke Skywalker in the last episode of season 2. Awesome. I wish we had that Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy. But alas, we did not get that. We got a washed up old hermit kind of a man. And I couldn't believe it. But the trailer itself, we just saw Mandalorians flying here and there. We saw Grief Karga, played by Carl Weathers. We saw Mandalorian. We saw Bo-Katan. So far, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The trailer doesn't really tell you what the end goal is, but we can all speculate that it's just going to be about Mando and Bo-Katan going at it, one-on-one fighting, and who knows who'll rise to the top. And that's what people are speculating. That's what people are thinking that's going to happen. That would be interesting, though. And personally, I just want to see what Mandalore looks like. And I hope we get to see it. Because the Mandalorian, aka Djaren, the main character, he was last told by the armorer woman that he must jump into this water somewhere in Mandalore to be a Mandalorian again. To be a Mandalorian again because he removed his helmet. He could have lied, but he chose not to. Cool. Guy decided to take responsibility, accountability for his action, I guess, instead of lying about it. It's a man dedicated to the creed, and that's fine, but he doesn't have to follow them. But he does. And he wants to. Because everyone else just takes off the helmet whenever they want, so if he rules Mandalore, he doesn't really have to worry about that anymore. But hey, whatever happens, happens. Didn't see Grogu anywhere. Not that I can't remember. But all I can say is Mandalorian Season 1 was a 5-6 out of 10. I'll give Mandalorian Season 1 6 out of 10. I'll give Season 2 6.5, 7 out of 10. They're just, well, I'll give Season 1, instead I'll give Season 1 5 out of 10. And instead of what I gave Season 2 of The Mandalorian, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Season 1 of Mandalorian, a 5 out of 10. Season 2 of The Mandalorian, 6 out of 10. The story and plot doesn't really doesn't interest me. It just feels bland. It's just driven by cameos and nostalgia, fan service, and all that stuff is great and all because you can really tell, you really see Star Wars in this Star Wars show. Unlike Andor, where there's like little to no Star Wars and nostalgia in it, and that show is not doing so well. But looking forward to the Mandalorian season 3, and to be honest, before I go, I'm kind of sad that we can't see Cara Dune anymore, which was a really cool character. Personally, I enjoyed her character because she was She was this character who can really uh, take down the Empire because she used to be a part of. Was she a rebellion? Rebel? I can't remember. For a second, I thought she was a part of the Empire, but I don't think so. No, I think she was a rebel. I don't remember. Now I don't know what she is, but her character was not the best, but her character wasn't the worst. But I really enjoyed seeing her being cool in that, and unfortunately, because of what happened, uh, we won't be able to see Cara Dune anymore, unfortunately. And I hope the actress who portrayed Cara Dune, uh, wow, I forgot her name. I feel so dumb. What's her name? Her name was. What was her name? I forgot her name. I forgot the actress who portrays Cara Dune. It was Gina Carano. Gina Carano. Took a while. I wish Gina Carano the best in life because I've heard things that she said, some things here and there, but overall, people who actually know her have said that she's not the bad person these people make her out to be. And there's plenty of young girls and women who are inspired to dress up, basically cosplay as Cara Dune, played by Gina Carano in the Mandalorian show, and it's sad how Disney just disrespected her, and that's awful. And she would have been a great part of. I believe she was going to have her own show called Rangers of the Rangers of the what's it called? The New Republic or something like that. I can't remember. Rangers of something. She was going to be a part of some show that's just on hold or shelved completely, just gone. I don't know. But it would have been awesome to see her in her own show. It would have been awesome to see her in The Mandalorian season 3. But unfortunately, we won't be getting that now. And all I can really say is that, man, Disney, you messed up. Lucasfilm, I don't know what you're doing, but she's been getting popular after the whole, well, whatever she was accused of. I know that she's a good person who wouldn't do or say those things. And I hope you guys can support Gina Carano. If not, well, then that's you, not me. That's your problem. And all I can say is that, peace. Like, comment, subscribe. And I hope season 3 of The Mandalorian is cool or good. See you later.